Saturday afternoon, the sun's shining, it's September, the finals are flying along, the bins are out later, according to Fat, and we've got a nice 2-hour helping of the Saturday rub ahead of the big final tonight at the Gabba between the Lions and the Dogs for McDonald's Ream Hot Water and Hard Yakka, of course. Fat's a bit happier.
Oh, thank God for that, Jim. I woke up this morning and was happier.
He looked at me and changed his mind.
That is the beautiful influence you are having on this room, though, isn't it? Cannot get enough of it.
I rolled over and I was happy.
Nuff. I was privy to a bit of the preparation for Nuff. I'm liking what Bernard's bringing to the table. A quiz later on, maybe.
I want some time too, please.
Maybe. Just in a second. And a special guest. Around 1:30 you need to be listening. We got a special guest for Fat.
For Fat?
Yep. You don't know who it is, special guest, but we're going to enjoy when this guest comes on the line and reminisces about something that you will enjoy. Hello to you, Duck.
Yes, hello, Jay. I just want to know where you're looking, where the sun is.
Have a look. The sun's shining outside. Beautiful.
Can't you open your eyes?
I wouldn't say that.
Actually.
Bill, have a look out. Bill, have a look out there.
Beautiful day out there, Duck.
Well, sun in Geelong. The sun come up in Geelong.
I was pissed down yesterday, but no, it's beautiful today. Hello to you, Fat, of course.
G'day, Jim. Great to be with you. And I tell you what, it's great to wake up and the Cats have had a win and they haven't ruined my weekend.
All right.
But I think they've got to find another couple of gears, to be honest. But they found one last night.
Very nice. And now we go into state, of course. Bernard, we've banned from Melbourne.
Yes.
We've banned him and we've left him in Adelaide until he can muster up some humility. Welcome to you, Bernard.
Thanks, boys. Good to be here. Good afternoon to you too, Rose. Just booked my flights to Perth. Going over Friday till Monday.
So you can just get in there whenever you want?
I can do whatever I want over here, Jim.
What? So Eddie can't get in there?
That's
but
it.
Bernie can?
Bernie can?
Yeah, all the big names can get in. Don't worry about that.
Are you somehow essential to the game?
I'm essential to after the game. I'm really important, especially if Melbourne are in it.
Oh, nice. Of course, there's a former Melbourne great.
Jumped onto Melbourne's bed, mate.
And Damo's still in quarantine.
How's Damo going in his hotel?
Tell you what.
Laugh all you want, Jim, and laugh as loud as you can, because my government and health official sources over here tell me that you are heading across as well pretty soon. So keep laughing about quarantining.
There's any man that's capable of beating quarantine.
Jim?
Actually,
you're a native.
Well, exactly. I'm a former grade of the joint.
No, you're
Prodigal son.
Damo, just as he's going in, you'll be coming out. I'd go over and sit on his front lawn and have a couple of frothies.
Who else, Damo? Anyone else with Jim?
Well, you going, Duck? I just can't. My sources didn't stretch as far as you, Duck.
No, I'm not heading over. I've got commitments just after the grand final, which will require a little bit. Which require a little bit. So I've decided not to quarantine, and very happy to sit back, do some work here, and I'll be doing the grand final with Triple M.
But I just saw BT's PR agent John Anderson, Bill, publish something on the Herald Sun saying that he's going too. So
the Ream Hot Water.
Of course he is.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of Perth, of course, grand finals over there.
Yes.
And so what Perth has had is an influx of real AFL heavy hitters.
Yes. Gill went over there.
Gill's there. I saw on the front page of the West he was arriving, the boss.
But our man, Jim Damo, has been there for a week. Now, Damo, we love you.
Hello.
And we love your news.
do you really love me, Bill?
Sometimes. And you love the media. And I tell you what, Damo, you love the sound of your own voice. There's no doubt about that. And it's fair to say, Damien, it's fair to say we hold you back here on the rub because it can get boring.
Jim,
a
little bit goes a long way.
Yeah, exactly. So we hold you back.
A little bit like Vegemite.
Yeah, just spread sparingly.
Not bad, Duck.
So we hold you back. We hold you back. And we give you a couple of minutes here and there. Sometimes, actually, we can't go with you because the quiz goes too long, so you get dropped off. But that's all right. But we let you, you're allowed to be the lifeline on the rub, on the quiz, of course. So he's a lifeline and all that. But as the great Spud did say a couple of times, you put a glass eye to sleep. Fair dinkum. Which it. But, wowee. Someone has found a new platform in Perth. A new audience in Perth.
Oh, Mouse.
And he thinks he's funny. And no, it's not Mouse. It's not the sporties yet. Well, that's when you will put him to sleep. This is the breakfast show over in Perth with Basil, of course, the Lord Mayor. So Damo is the new. He's the new
really?
recruit.
Really?
Okay.
What is he? Is he Triple M? Is he Basil?
Yeah, he's-
How are you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So he does a breakfast show
Yep.
there.
and Xavier Ellis, Jenna
No,
Clark.
I've never heard the other two on it, but it's just Basil and Damo. That's what the show's called at the minute. So let's have a listen to his first day. It was on the phone. He was in his room and he was introduced with trumpets and everything. And Damo, he thought, I'll get in here and I might get a few words in. I'll even have a gag. Let's have a listen first day.
Really big name, the biggest of all of them. Damien Barrett on the plane as well. Can we confirm that rumour? Is the purple man in town? Damien, good morning.
Hello, Basil, Xavier, and Jenna. Yeah, your mail's right, Baz. There was a plane
there you go.
coming in last night, and I was just on Sam McClure. I saw Sam McClure's hair before I saw Sam himself.
He'll be up and about, Sammy. I tell you what, this climate good for your hair as well, just quietly.
it is perfect.
Ask Ross Lyon, Damo.
Well, I've got none to speak of. Mine's been marching back at a rapid rate for a long time now, so it'll be no good for me.
Oh, no. So a bit of a gag with Sam
A
McClure.
little bit of Christmas.
Exactly. They liked him that much. They got him back the next morning. Next morning, Jimmy's back on. And have a listen, because he's very proud to be with our man, Basil.
14 days in quarantine, hotel room, some radio gear. I reckon you might lock in a regular cross to us every morning if you don't mind, from Monday morning.
If you think I can be of some assistance, I'd be privileged and proud to be part of it at times.
No, we're most certain you can be.
Privileged and proud to be part. I'll tell you
What
who's
a
getting a
Suckfest.
steam up, Jim. He's getting a
Thanks, Rosie.
Rosie goes bang.
He's getting a steam up now, Jimmy boy. He's getting very confident. But guess what? It only took 2 days, and he goes back to, boring as batshit Damo.
You know that Port Adelaide's got a guaranteed second final at Adelaide Oval. That could be, of course, a second week final, a semi-final, but it also could be a prelim final in the third week, and that would mean obviously there'd be just the one in Perth. So yeah, there's at least one. I expect a formality around.
We get the gist. So it's just gone back to Damo there. And questions were asked after that show, apparently. Yes. Basil and the team got together and they thought, oh, geez, he was good early, but he's dropped off. But we'll give him another go. And now he's really flying. He's got the steam up and he's got the radio kit in the hotel. And, of course, he's going to sound better. Or maybe
It's
not.
a really, really fortunate setup we've got here. There's fresh air coming in the rooms. The rooms are large enough to get everything we need in. So no, nothing to complain about, and very grateful to be having the chance to be here even before the announcement that it may be in Perth.
Oh, no.
Fresh air's coming in, Damo.
Fresh
Was that
air
the
in
funny
room.
bit?
No, I don't know what that was. I don't know.
It's riveting.
Oh, riveting. So then, he's nearly as boring as Basil, to be honest, right? So that's why they're getting on. That's why they're getting on really, really well. But then the big news, of course, is Eddie. Eddie can't get into Perth. That is big news, isn't it?
There's no guarantees in anything, are there? And I know that, I got told because my application was done on my behalf, but there were, boxes that needed to be ticked in every significant way. And, look, it's a privilege.
Righto, that'll do. So we're nearly there.
What have you learnt?
Well, no, I'll tell you what we've learnt. They become
Where are
best.
you going with this, Bill?
They become best friends. Basil and Damo, they're best friends, and they got very, very close. BFF.
Here's the purple man in town. Damien Barrett's our man. Damo, how goes it? Our man in town. Damo, thanks, mate. Damien Barrett, Triple M's newsbreaker. Good on you, brother. Have another good day.
Thanks all.
Brother, mate.
Bro.
So what I've learnt,
All right.
What
have
I've
we
learnt.
out of all of this?
I never thought anyone would beat Basil in a boring contest.
No!
But our man Damo has. Damo, fair dinkum. Oh, that's why we hold you back over here.
Well done, Damo. That's tough. Tough to beat Basil in that competition.
Purple.
Bertie, he'll get you on when you come across too.
Oh,
No, you won't want me on.
I think we've said to you before, Purple, you got to run this stuff by us. Before you commit to anything like this, you got to run it by us first.
He's the high-ranking show over here, Jimmy. He absolutely runs this town. I can tell that even from my 10 days of quarantine.
Oh, well, and then you wouldn't believe it. Just before we went on air, we're talking about what's happening over there, and we'd like to go over for some lunches and sporties and all that. And guess who said I'm going to be doing them. Damo!
He's booked up.
Him and Basil are going out together.
Diary's full, Bill. The diary's completely full from the moment I get out of this quarantine.
Oh, Basil and Damo show. Imagine that. Hello, Damo. G'day, Basil. How are you today? Oh, well, thank you.
I got a little bit of fresh air today.
Hey, come here. I opened the window of my room, and guess what? Some fresh air walked in.
Oh, thanks, brother.
Oh.